Hello, everybody. It's the Phoenix 101, and we have Rustage. We got Rustage and and Zach B. Rustage and Zach B on a Mob Psycho track. I don't know about you, but this is going to be heat. You know, Rustage knows how to really bring the best out of other artists, right? Because he gives them the platform, but he also doesn't give them something that they're not used to, something that's not within their style, right? He puts the feature, like, I don't know if he puts them first, I don't know, but he's just like, okay, this is my song. Who would be the best and most perfect person to fit here? And then he chooses who he wants. And in this case, it's Zach B. He's like, okay, Zach B would really work best for this sound. This fits his sound good, you know? Because a lot of times, yeah, just before I rant, actually, I was about to go on a little bit of a tidbit. Oh, and Chewiecatt.
I fade into the background in my own life. I don't feel sad, I guess, at least I know I don't cry. I can't read intentions and I find it hard to show mine. Maybe superhuman, but not super when I'm so blind. Always so ahead of me, and I can't even read the room. Talking in a melody when I can't even speak in tune. All I know is jealousy, and I just wanna see the truth. Cause no one ever taught me all the social rules and secret cues. Even when we're special, there's a part that's always missing. Wish that.
Oh, wow. Well done. This is the lyrics were just reminding me of, like, oh, Comey. Comey can't communicate. And yeah, interesting way to be brought up. I haven't watched Mob Psycho, but that doesn't matter for this one. It's also an interesting way to being brought up, where people just don't have those, because some things are taught, but many things are just general. You know, it's like, you don't even have to be taught. You should just know it already. You know, just through pure observation and experience. You should just know this at this point. You know, things that you should have naturally picked up on. But not all people naturally pick up on those things. And even if they're told, sometimes they just don't understand. It's like, okay, why? You know, like, what does that mean? And you can teach them. They can maybe be like, oh, but still it doesn't stay. They don't retain that knowledge. It's interesting.
Let's see, and I just wanna see the truth. Cause no one ever taught me all the social rules and secret cues. Even when we're special, there's a part that's always missing. Wish that I could listen, knowing that my life is still unwritten. But I'm searching for a purpose and my reason for existence. In a world that's full of liars that will dress it up as wisdom. I'm not perfect, but I know that I should never lose control. We're all just slaves to our emotions and the struggles that we hold. And I've been silencing my words. I don't want others getting hurt, but I keep feeling like I'm spilling out the cookie cutter mold. Another member of the mob, but also
spitting at the cookie cutter. Yeah, I know. I got it. Really good. I like that. Very, very. You don't hear Rustage making this kind of song. It's been a while. It's been a while since Rustage has made a track like this. I ain't gonna hold you.
The cookie cutter mold, another member of the mob, but also always sticking out. I keep the fire on the hob because I'll never simmer down. I always felt like I was lost, whilst others had it figured out. But now I know I'm not alone, so I don't ever need to live in doubt.
One thing I've learned is that you're never alone. You're never alone. Somebody's going through what you're going through right now. How they're handling it different, they're reacting to it different, but you're not alone. And you can always have comfort in that, you know, and just take that as motivation to push through, you know?
Take a breath and it's alright.
Oh.
We can fight in the darkest times.
Okay, go Chewie.
Be yourself and it's alright.
I will say, I'm not the biggest fan of when an AMV is just constantly reminding me, you know, who's on the feature, like this part right here. Because it's just like, okay, yeah, I get it. You know, it's like, I'm just not the biggest fan when it just constantly does that. And constantly tell me which anime it is. Like, when Rustage was having his verse and I could barely see the lyrics. But I can just hear them, which is good enough for me. But, yeah, not the biggest fan of this. I like the minimalism, and if it had stayed just that being minimal, out of like that, that is great. But then with the rustage and then title and then it's like, okay, come on, you know, it's
Be yourself and that's alright.
mm.
And your life is what you decide.
But I like this, and then it's telling me the editor, which is
The
okay.
light we hide can never fade. Given time, we'll find a way. And I don't know if this is all I'm worth, but I will be okay. Through the night, I count the days. I'd rather die than lie awake. And I don't know if I'll be happier, but I will be okay.
One day I'll open up, but for now, keep it internal.
Ooh.
All up in my mind like they got me.
Like you see this, it's telling me Rustage featuring Chewiecatt, Psycho, okay, and it's too much. It's too much. I don't know. Maybe it's because people have been. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea what it could be, but still, it's too much.
Okay.
One day
Talk-
I'll open up, but for now, keep it internal. All up in my mind like they got me running in circles.
Ooh.
Always stay inside of my shell like I was a turtle, just afraid of what's ahead. I'll be fine when I make the hurdles. When I socialize with others, I need a bit of rehearsal. What's even the point when I struggle at being verbal? The worst that it can hurt are from words I keep in my journal. I don't need another ear just to hear my heart turning purple. Wish this was forever, I wish we could be immortal. Talking with you's a different world like I walk through a portal. And so it's in how you treat it, I'm staying true to my morals. And never could count the days that I wish I could just be normal. Look, I'm sorry that I'm different than how you want me to be.
Talk
Always
to
at
us.
my throat and they still expect me to breathe. Hit a different low that you wouldn't fucking believe. But I never care what you think, like I'm better when doing me.
Always at my throat, and they expect me to breathe. Zach. What have you been through? Huh? This is such a good verse. This is a good song. It's a good song. And Zach B was perfect for this.
Sorry that I'm different than how you want me to be. Always at my throat and they still expect me to breathe. Hit a different low that you
Bars.
wouldn't fucking believe. But I never care what you think, like I'm better when doing me.
Take a breath and it's alright.
Chewiecatt's voice is
We can fight in
really
the
good. I like
darkest
it.
times.
And I know what this is like. No matter
Oh.
if it's difficult, you always have to try.
But you see the style of the
Yourself and it's
AMV, I
alright.
like it. I
And your
really
life
like
is what
this.
you decide.
And we don't ever need to hide. Keep on learning to be happy with the person that's inside.
The light we hide can never fade. Given time, we'll find a way. And I don't know if this is all I'm worth, but I will be okay. Through the night, I count the days.
Yeah.
I'd rather die than lie awake. And I don't know if I'll be happier, but I will be okay.
Cool. Wait. This is a really good track, huh? I just wanted to talk about the mental issues here. Isolation, never a good idea. I will talk to let's say for the people right now. It's always good to be aware of the type of people you have around you and try to make them as comfortable as possible, right? I mean, wouldn't you want to be comfortable around people that you don't know, or in a group where you're just a bit lost and you don't really know what to say and no one is being nice to you, right? No one likes that, you know? Just, it's great to be nice to people. Just be nice to people. You can really, really help someone by just being nice to them. Someone might be having the worst day, and then you show them that little bit of kindness and it pushes them to move forward. And for those who are having bad days, always being yourself is the best thing. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself, and that's one of the best things you can ever do for yourself. Be you. Be proud of you. You know, just don't hide it. You don't have to hide it in fear of how other people might view you. It's you. Who cares what they think? Those who like you for you will come to you. Wow, I've used the word you and yourself so much right now. Anyway, yeah, let me know how you felt about this track and this reaction. Let me know what you would like to see me react to next. And I'll see you in the next Rustage track. Make sure you stay whelmed.